Crowdsource question for PCSO Chair Richard Gordon. This is from Irish May Dantes on Facebook. Being a former Secretary of Tourism, you've dealt with problems that arise when the boom, along with the boom of tourism. What would you do to solve nature exploitation of nature caused by tourism? Tourists coming in. Mr.
Well,
Gordon, you have a minute and a half.
There's so many things. You have to make the tourist account. For example, in other places, you give them a bag so that they don't throw around their refuse, and when they get out of the island, they have to return that to the shore. That happens in the Maldives. That can happen here. In fact, it's happening elsewhere. But the real bad thing is going up mountain climbing where you see a lot of refuse. Kailangan yan talagang marami talagang uh, uh, orientation na ibibigay sa mga mountain climbers because you see a lot of refuse. Tapos yung irresponsible camping, nagsusunog sila doon. Tapos hindi nakahanda, we need park rangers. Even in the Watch Our Whales Wow program in Sorsogon, kailangan talaga may ethic ng pag-dive. You don't destroy the habitat of the whale shark. And marami nang gugulo doon. Nagbabato ng bote doon sa loob, halimbawa, o kaya pinipigil mismo ng community. Communities must be part of the process of change. The people must be the ones to protect their tourism industry. For that matter, if you look at all rivers, makikita nyo kung gusto mong linisin ng river, dapat gaganda. Hindi naman kailangan talagang para kang pulis na pulis na pulis. Pero if you know that tourism creates jobs, and where tourism advances, poverty will retreat, then it becomes a culture of responsibility for our people.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And the follow-up question is actually something you wanted to talk about earlier, which is on security. The top security concern that the country needs to deal with today, in your mind?
I'm sorry.
What is the top security concern that the Philippines needs to deal with right now?
What is the
top security issue? Is it security?
The top security issue that we need to address? Oh, we need closure in many things. We need closure in the Chinese intrusion into the Spratlys, into Scarborough Shoals. When the U.S. Navy was in Subic, the Chinese never dared to go over there. So we really have to engage the Chinese in a very active diplomacy, tell them that we have been together for a long, long time without placating them. They must know that we are firm and fair in the sense that we can work things out. I mean, after all, the Chinese have been trading with us even before the Spanish came here. And they like that. When I talk with them, they like that. But of course, when you confront them by bringing a second, former Coast Guard and turning it into a Philippine Navy vessel and confront their fishermen with it, they will react. You have to understand that China reacts to any kind of foreign intrusion in their country. And so what if they do? When they intrude in our country, we will react too. And that is why we have to put in more money in essential, have a fighter squadron that can at least say something, little boats, littoral fleet that can go out there, have a good relationship with Japan, with Korea, with America, with Australia, with Indonesia, and all the other countries, and let China know they are still our friends, but if they do so, they will have to reckon with the fact that we will fight back. Finland fought back yung mga Russians or the Soviet Union in World War II.